Monday mistakes. And one mistake is that I chose Monday to do this outside recording, and there's a little bit of rain out here. So I should have brought my umbrella. Maybe I should have talked about umbrella insurance today, but nah, that's for another day. That's not on the agenda today. Today, I want to talk about coverage A on your homeowners, right? Dwelling. So what is dwelling? So dwelling is the structure of your home. So a general way to look at it is if you were to take your home, turn it upside down, shake it out, everything that falls out, that would be the personal property. And then what's left, that is like the structure of the home. So that would be like your walls, your roof, your flooring, everything that's structurally, integrated into the home. But what I wanted to talk about today is I see a big mistake with coverage A, okay? So looking at policies, on a daily basis, and one of the biggest mistakes that I see is coverage A. So if you've been with the same insurance company year after year after year, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you get a good credit for being with the same insurance company, for a number of years. But one thing that tends to happen is that every year your home is not being, rated as far as what it would actually cost to rebuild it. So a lot of times when I'm reviewing policies and they come in and I look at coverage A, sometimes when, we go through all the questions and we input everything into the software at the different carrier websites, we're seeing a huge difference as far as what it would actually cost with today's prices to rebuild your home. So that's obviously going to be a problem, right? Because on insurance, there's a thing called limits, right? Everything's a limit. So if the limit is, $380,000 for your home, as far as what was calculated, but your home costs $500,000 now, $600,000, just because of inflation and different things, that's going to be a big problem, right? So today is actually setting up tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be a good one. So don't miss tomorrow. I'm going to play a little bit of a news clip, from people, out west that were really, really affected by this. Some tragic things happened, and it's real life, right? It's not just me talking on a video. It's not just going over policies, looking at the numbers. These are real life situations that happen. So, every so often, you want to take a look at your coverage A if you're with the same carrier year after year, just to make sure that you're actually covered, right? Because insurance, carriers, they have these different formulas and things, and they do raise it every year. But they're not always doing a full re-rate, just typing everything into your home. And sometimes you upgrade things in your home too, right? So, there's a lot of different things that go into that number that can make it be inaccurate if it's not like, done, right away with all the different things going on. So you want to make sure it's up to date. Sorry, that's the words I was looking for there. So anyway, check out tomorrow's video, Training Tuesday. It's going to be a good one.